Just had to make sure that the window behind me wasn't open.
Wishing your neighbors a good morning.
Chelsea,
Oh yes, that's all
Chelsea,
I said.
Chelsea. Our boys are
Chelsea,
looking
Chelsea.
like shit right now.
You're watching some soccer, football.
Yeah.
What do they got? What is
Anyways,
it like?
boys, how we
Some
doing? How we
tournament,
doing on your brackets?
my brackets are shit. All of them.
bro? My bracket lost round one when I took Auburn to win it all. So it's been.
Why did you
Why
take
would you?
Auburn to
Why
win it
would you
all?
take Auburn to win it all?
I like
That just
Auburn.
seems like an odd choice.
Yeah, I submitted it and then I looked
It
and I
seems
saw
like a
that
dumb choice, honestly.
Book it with Trent had Auburn, and then I was like, yeah, this
That's
is
like
cooked.
taking Oregon to win the
Wait,
football
isn't
national championship after they didn't make the playoff. Like it's just not possible.
No, Auburn won the SEC
it,
tournament.
wait a
So,
minute?
yeah, come on.
Isn't Trent supposed to be the fade god? Like, aren't you supposed to fade everything he does?
I didn't realize he had them until I saw after. And he's like, oh, Auburn's
Yeah.
gonna win it all, and I was like, fuck me, they're gonna lose round one, and sure as hell it did. So I haven't
Where
paid
my
attention.
bracket got messed up was St. Mary's because I had them as my Cinderella this year. I had them
They're
going to the
good.
Elite Eight.
They were really good this season, and especially in the West Coast Conference. Like, but I don't know, man.
I need to check my second change tournament. That thing went to shit.
Oh,
The
that one
first
you said,
night
yeah.
when like UNC and Iowa State and someone else lost. Oh, Arizona.
You know what I've been
Those
thinking, Chase? Because
bastards.
you just mentioned the West Coast Conference. With all this like realignment that's going on in college football, how does that affect like the Big East and the West Coast Conference? Because those are still like
They don't
there's
have
not really a
football
power.
teams.
There's not really a power five. I know, but there's not really a power five in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't know, like how does this realignment kind of affect them with the Pac-12 basically being gone? Does that like
Yeah.
bump the West Coast Conference up a bit?
I mean, I don't think it affects them just because, like, you're still going to have your regular season against the same teams, right? And then, I mean, they don't have football teams, so they're not playing for a 14-team bid or whatever. And
Yeah,
then they're still going
because
to have.
there are blue blood college basketball teams that aren't Power Five like they are
Yeah,
in
yeah,
football.
yeah,
Like
yeah. Like,
Villanova, Gonzaga, I would consider them like blue blood status.
I mean, yeah, when a team makes a Sweet 16, like, what, fucking 20 years in a row, that's pretty damn good. Um, But I don't think it's going to affect it just because you're still going to have your in-season tournament, which is going to give your conference champion an automatic big. And then if you're like, what, a top 25, top 30 school in the nation, you're still going to get a bid. So it's like, I don't think it's going to affect those Big East and West Coast Conference teams very much.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, because there's so many conferences, regardless of what conference you're in, if you win, you're in. It's not like,
Well, there's also so
oh,
many more games. I mean, they play
yeah,
what
because you,
30? They play like 37 games
yeah,
before
yeah, yeah.
tournament.
But it's cool,
So I mean,
like,
and
the
there's
reason
also
I,
the beginning of the year tournaments like the Hawaii Invitational. There's like
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure that Jordan has a
Yeah,
college
they do.
invitational too.
Well, the reason I like these conference tournaments is because, like, a team like NC State, where they weren't even really gonna, they were on the cusp of making the tournament. They were 21-11. They somehow win the ACC, and now they're going to the Elite Eight, and they look good.
Yeah,
I mean, they're beating everybody in front of them like pretty dominantly too. I like it. They got this big boy. I don't know if you've seen him. This dude who's like probably like 300 pounds and just like I don't know. He's a big unit, but he can move, and so it's
where is
just
this?
interesting. He's on NC State. Dude's
Okay,
huge. He's thick, but he's strong, and but he's like shifty. I don't know. It's pretty
huh?
like defying odds. So I like college basketball just because the Cinderella story. I think March is probably the coolest time in sports. Like
I
I
think it's
love.
up there for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like
I know
right.
Luis will say like Luis is definitely going to say the college football playoffs, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean
But that.
for me the like March Madness has just been I don't know, it's almost like a holiday season. You know what I mean?
I mean, the thing I could say is even before I was sports betting and gambling and stuff, I still
Which
would
you're not
watch,
doing anymore.
which I've been very good. But what I'm saying is, I would still watch March Madness because I had to make a bracket for no money, but just
Yeah,
because it would get me
exactly.
interested. It's like Why would I watch a 1 versus 16 game in a college football? Like, I don't give
Yeah,
a
you
shit.
know the outcome there. You know the
Yeah,
outcome
exactly.
there.
But like basketball, it's so unpredictable. So it's like, I don't know. It interests me.
Yeah, I'm definitely biased, and for me, it's definitely that like November, December time period of like college football where you start to
Yeah.
see like who's making conference championships. Then you start to see like who's probably going to make the New Year's Six bowls, the playoff, etc. I think it'll be even more so exciting next year with like the 12 team playoff. And then I guess we'll see
Hmm.
what happens with the 14 team format, which is fucking stupid. We've talked about that, but
Yeah.
I mean, I still like March Madness. It's just I've never been like a huge basketball fan, so that's probably all that is. I mean, it's all just
Well,
bias.
I think we may have just came up with our next bracket. What's the best sports season, or like what's the best time of the year? You know, like if you have to watch one sport, you have to bet on one sport. What would it be? You know?
Summer every 4 years, the World Cup.
Yeah. See, but you could have the World Cup. You could have the Super Bowl. You could have fucking ping pong for all. Like I'm just saying, like
Rugby.
exactly 3 a.m. sweating out Korean baseball. That is my favorite time of
Ping
the year.
pong.
Sweating out Korean baseball.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's just like I still really don't get why it's not legal to gamble in California. But not that it affects me right now. It's interesting.
You know what's really
So
going to open your
that's
eyes to like the World Cup and like shit like soccer is when it is hosted here in a couple years.
it's
That's
gonna be it's gonna be oh yeah
yeah,
it's gonna
that's
be
when people are
in LA.
gonna. Mhm.
But like I don't understand how like international soccer works because it's like they come over here and play. Are these just exhibition games or like I don't understand.
Well, I mean, it depends on like who's playing. Also, is Cole like? Do you even see him right now?
No. It looks like he
I don't
turned his
see him
stuff off.
either.
I
But
think
anyways,
his dog's in the house.
oh, yeah, no. I mean, it just depends on
I'm
like
here.
who's playing. If you see,
Mm.
there's also like so many different types of tournaments, and it's because since it's such a global sport, there's so many leagues and tournaments that are going on. Whether it's
Yeah.
like club ball, so like I'm watching Chelsea right now, so like that's a team in England. But when it comes to international ball, if you see like any of those teams playing over here, usually it's for like a friendly.
Well,
But I mean, there's
Copa
like the,
and the Euro is going on right now, right?
no. So
Or it's about to start.
I think the Euros are this summer, and then
That's
the
here too,
Copa.
isn't it?
No, not the Euros. Oh my God, Cold Palmer. He's the go. He's him. He's fucking him.
He
He's
scored.
holy fucking shit. He's cold. He's freezing. He's freezing, boys. All right. Anyways, holy shit, I'm buzzing. So anyways, yeah. So like international ball, you'll have like the Euros, which I think is just like that's also every 4 years, but it's in Europe. Copa America sometimes gets hosted here, just depending on if it's like a special year or anniversary or
Yeah.
something. And that's just all like the South American teams, and sometimes like the U.S. and Mexico will catch like an invite to that tournament, but more often than not, not usually. So like every continent has their own tournament that happens every 2 or 4 years, depending on which continent. And then the
Got it.
World Cup obviously is every 4 years, and they like 8 years out from each one,
They decide the
they
host.
decide like who's hosting. So like this U.S. Mexico Canada joint one was decided a couple years ago, but I'm pumped for that because DFW apparently we're supposed to be hosting the most amount of games like here in Dallas, so that'll be
I think they're
sick.
having some at SoFi too, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
they'll have stuff. It's like New
Yeah.
York, L.A., Dallas, Houston, Atlanta. I'm sure. Maybe NOLA. I don't
Yeah.
know. I could be wrong. I don't know why you would want to send a bunch of British hooligans to New Orleans, but
That'd be
I
fucked, dude.
guess
That'd be fucked.
that'd be
Having them hang
crazy,
out
dude.
on Bourbon Street. That'd be funny.
Dude, that'd be crazy. That's I may just like have people like I may just rent out this apartment right here for
Yeah, you should host.
I
Be a
mean,
host
host.
my
honestly,
rent.
The French probably would have fun there.
the fucking
Yeah,
French,
the
dude.
French would love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the French would probably have fun there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. No, they would just criticize everything. This is not French. What is
Actually,
this?
yeah, you might
What is
actually
this?
be right.
They're
This is
just going
not
to
a
criticize
beignet.
everything because they, like they're French and like they're going to see Cajun food and all this other stuff, and it's arguably probably way better than any food that they have. Like I don't even think French cuisine is that all that. Like
No.
I've been
Okay,
to
but
Paris.
oh, you have. Okay.
Yeah. Like granted, it was years ago.
And it's not good. Like
Granted, it was years ago. Sure, every country has like great food and stuff, but like, dude, let's not kid ourselves. In the words of Cole Boer, like there's places, dude. There's places here in America that like the cuisine here is just as good as anywhere else. I mean, like I'm sure if you showed like a French dude a crawfish boil and like gave him some etouffee or I don't know what other foods are like prominent like in Cajun country, but they it'd be delicious, but they would criticize it nonetheless, just because for the most part, oh my god, yeah, he's fucking hell, we fucking shit, we're shit. For the most part, they just come off as a little bit arrogant, in my opinion. So they're gonna eat this crawfish and be like, "This is not French. What is this?" Just shit
in
like
all
that.
fairness, though, in all fairness, the French in the north are much different than southern France. So from what I've heard, and I'm gonna be in the south of France like over the summer, and I've heard that the people in the south of France are way nicer than those like up in the north, which is where Paris is. Like
So
they're much more
people
critical.
who
The
like
south is much more like friendly to tourists, from what I've heard.
so you're talking about Mademoiselle, I forgot, I don't know how to even say the word. The people from Inglorious Bastards who were just living in the countryside before
Oh,
Mr. Christoph.
probably. Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
Huh?
yeah, like the people from the countryside, I'm sure. Yeah, because I've
I
only seen Paris, so I'm sure it's like
yeah.
there's probably like a capitalistic or like capital arrogance, just like there is here. Like people in New York are different from people in I don't know Mississippi. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's true.
sure I'm
Yeah.
sure
I
there's
mean
a degree of truth.
there's different cultures like within the culture, I guess, if that makes sense.
I just have struggle like grasping that and believing it because France and like all those countries are so small.
Yeah, that's another good point is because like the country of France is essentially the size of like an average US state,
Yeah, if that, dude. Like I'm about to drive
or
four
maybe
hours
a
to San
slightly above
Antonio.
average.
I'm about to drive 4 hours to San Antonio. I'm pretty sure I could drive from one side of France to the next in less than that,
I
or to
actually
the
think that
other.
you can fit. I actually think you can fit probably 5 or 6 countries, European countries, inside of Texas.
Well, it depends on which ones. Like, are you talking about like Liechtenstein or Lithuania,
Liechtenstein.
or because I mean some of those are tiny versus like a
That's a country.
Germany.
Yeah, well, not even. I think it's Spain is the largest country in Europe, isn't it? Or is it? Is it? Is it France?
I don't know
I
if
don't. Or
if
not
if,
France. Yeah.
if it's not, we're about to expose ourselves as like not
Who fucking? Now I kind of want to look this up.
geography experts. I mean, I'm looking at the map right now. All those places over there.
Isn't this a sports podcast?
It does look like
Yeah,
Spain
dude.
and
I think it's,
France.
or maybe even Sweden, just because it's like it's fucking long.
The Swedish people.
The Schweds.
Yeah. Anyways,
I think it's either Spain or fucking or Sweden
France
or
or
France. I
Sweden or
don't know.
yeah,
Who
any
knows?
of those long ones like the Norway, Sweden, France area, like
Yeah,
yeah.
Poland.
What else we got on
Oh,
the agenda
jeez.
for today?
I guess we're just gonna talk about European countries for like
I
30
don't
more
know. I was
minutes.
about to say this is a really fun episode.
I mean, shit. We're at what in March Madness? Elite Eight, right? Right.
Elite
It's
Elite Eight. Yeah.
like Alabama is playing against
There's 2 games today.
my bracket
There's
went to fucking shit.
You had Houston
We-
winning, didn't
We
you?
got Illinois,
Yeah.
UConn, and Clemson and Bama
Dumbass.
today. Who would have
Dude, what
thought
the
we would have
fuck?
seen Clemson and Bama? I would have thought this was a playoff
Mm-mm.
game for the
Dude, NC State
football.
is an 11 seed, and
I
they
told
need
you.
it.
Dude, I hope
They got
NC
it.
State go. I hope they go all the way, dude. Now I
Dude,
just
they
want
got
the
this
underdog
big
to
boy.
win.
They got the big boy, dude. He is a
So
dog.
so if you go all underdogs then or lower seeds from here on out, so then the final four would be Illinois, Clemson, NC State, and Tennessee.
That'd be terrible.
That'd be hilarious. I kind of love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's not good
like
for the sport.
no
Is it?
Duke, no Duke, no Purdue.
UConn.
Fucking UConn. No, UConn's so dominant, dude. There'll be
Yeah, they're
there'll be a
so good.
double. There'll be a double-digit favorite in the national championship, regardless. They're just dominant.
UConn? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they're really
dude.
good.
UConn's
Oh yeah,
dirty.
they are just beating the shit out of teams.
Dude, you look at like their path to win it, and like they just have to get past Illinois, and then either Bama or Clemson,
Yeah,
and then either I don't know, probably Duke or Purdue, Tennessee. Like the win
Yeah,
those
I
three
think
games,
that
and
they're.
you're the
I
natty
think they're
winner.
a shoe in. I think they're a shoe in at this
can you
point.
imagine UConn versus NC State? That would be like a 20-point spread. I don't know.
Well,
Dude,
UConn was the most state champion.
Yeah,
imagine
they're
NC
going
State
back.
wins that.
I would love that. Oh my god, it'd be great.
I think that the best case scenario is Purdue beats them.
I don't like.
I would just like
Edey.
NC
I don't
State
like
to
him.
win it all.
Why
Yeah.
don't you like Zach Edey?
I think he's not even good, bro.
I mean, he's just
If
a
you-
big ass
just
body,
a joker.
dude.
He's just like 7'5". But if you watch the way he plays, he is really not good at basketball.
Yeah, but he's just a big body down below.
I know.
I mean,
But that's why
he's a rebounding machine. He's
Mhm.
like a force on defense.
But there's
And
a
really,
reason-
all you have to do against these college guys is just throw it down to him, and he's going to end up putting the ball in the basket if you need a bucket.
yeah, that's fine. But there's a reason
He doesn't
he's a
really
fourth-
need to be that good.
He's a fourth-year senior, but like he tested the NBA draft and didn't get no. Like there's a reason he's still in college. He's not going to dominate in the NBA. It's just not going to correlate. It's the same reason Timmy didn't ever do shit in the NBA, and he's playing for the Wisconsin Herd. You know, it's like he was the guy.
Timmy,
in college.
from the Zags.
From Gonzaga.
He's the same thing. Player of the year. You know,
Yeah, what happened to him?
The- nothing. He's playing for the Wisconsin
Yeah.
Herd in the G League. That's what I'm
The
saying.
Wisconsin who?
Herd.
Who the
Luis,
fuck are they?
one thing that you'll
Yeah.
have to realize, like, because I know you don't watch as much college basketball as us, and like you're definitely more in tune with football and like soccer. If you've got a 4-year senior entering the NBA draft, chances are they're not going to pan out.
Yeah, and they're not gonna get drafted.
And there's like a very small handful of people that have panned out that way, and it's been like, as of recently, like Buddy Hield, Austin
Josh
Reeves,
yeah,
Josh Hart, to an extent. Josh Hart is,
he's a role player, but he's not a superstar.
fringe role player as of
Yeah,
now. Yeah, but most guys, if they're good enough, they would have gone after high school if they could have.
or a one and done.
That's the
Like
thing.
everybody's
Yeah.
a one and done, or like that.
Yeah,
they got rid of the G League Ignite. Did you see that?
Did they really?
Because they were freaking 4-30 on the year. It's like these G League.
Oh
yeah,
my
well,
god!
they're high schoolers essentially getting fucking dogged.
Yeah, by professional ball players.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
those G League guys. If you're a 1 year out of high school playing on the Ignite, you're going up against professional ball players that
Yeah.
have. A lot of those guys are vets too.
Yeah, dude, like that Mexico team they got for the G League's got like Kenneth Farid, Juan Toscano Anderson. Like they got people who have played in the league.
Wait,
and
there's
they're good.
it's like Mexico City, isn't it?
Yeah, and they're good. They got
I
some,
forgot
like,
about that.
like actual NBA players on that team.
Interesting.
So-
Kenneth Farid is on that team?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I didn't realize that dude was still playing.
Dude, the Lakers could use him. I mean, the guy was a rebounding machine. So
What the Lakers need is consistency, dog.
yeah, last night they couldn't fucking find the rim. So
Yeah, they match up against the best teams in the NBA, and then they play down to their opponent every other game.
dude, I swear when LeBron or AD or one or the other's out, the Lakers play great. They I don't know what it is, but when LeBron and AD are on the floor together, it's like, who are we gonna run the offense through? And then it's like, oh shit, we also got this cold white boy over there in the corner who can shoot. But it's like, no, we're gonna take it to the rim.
Yeah, I honestly don't think that LeBron being on that team is helping like Austin Reeves. I mean, it is helping his development, obviously, to have a vet like LeBron on the team, but
Yeah.
I feel like they should truly be running the offense more through him, whether that means him as like a playmaker or as him as a
Well,
scorer, because he's
yeah.
got solid playmaking skills. He can make a
Yeah.
solid pass.
Dude, he had the
Um,
night LeBron was out, he had a triple double.
yeah, like I feel like they need to be running the offense consistently through Austin Reeves and Anthony Davis.
Yeah, you know what? I would not be mad this offseason if LeBron goes, which it doesn't sound like it will. I wouldn't be mad because I think that the Lakers have so much young talent and guys like Achimura, Vanderbilt's a stud, but he just can't stay healthy. But Reeves, like you build, like they got young talent, and I feel
Which
like
is
they're
crazy
not.
because the Lakers have not had any draft picks as of recent,
Mm-mm,
and they don't
no,
have any going forward.
I mean they drafted Jalen Hood Shafino over Jaquez, which I will always
God,
be salty about. But I don't know. I just feel like LeBron is limiting these guys' potential, and
Yeah, he should retire for sure.
he's not going to.
he's not gonna retire.
He's not
Get
going
him
to.
out
But
of here.
I
He's
would
gonna
not be
he's gonna
mad.
pay some NBA team to draft his son.
Well, I think you
Probably.
fucking bring this Vegas expansion team. Let LeBron be player, owner, coach. Bring his son on. Have his son
Oh
be the
my
starting point guard.
god.
I
Jackie
just think
Moon style.
yeah, literally. And then when nobody wants to show up, LeBron's gonna fight a bear.
Let's be real though.
They're
Like,
gonna do they're gonna do two expansion teams, aren't they? They're gonna bring back
Probably
Seattle.
Seattle. Yeah,
They're gonna
Vegas.
bring a team to Vegas, and then they're gonna move someone in the West to the East. I don't know who that would be though.
Maybe Memphis.
I
Oklahoma.
I don't think they'd move Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma. Yeah.
I think that they'd move Memphis before they moved
Memphis.
Oklahoma City.
Oh
Like
yeah,
Yeah.
Memphis for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely
I'm
not a
trying to
culture
think who
fit.
else. They would
Memphis
maybe
would have
move.
to be.
They would move the Pelicans to the East before they moved Oklahoma City too.
Yeah, but I feel like Memphis would be the most logical.
I think that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. John Morant seems like an East Coast dude.
John Morant should retire too.
Oh God.
John Morant.
He
Yeah,
needs
John
to
Morant's
just
not a
star in
basketball
John
player.
Wick movies from now on.
John Wick.
John Wick.
John
That
Wick,
dude
dude,
is-
those memes were crazy.
Dude, like talk about a dude with so much potential and so much talent, just fucking throwing his
Being a
shit like
dumbass.
life away. Yeah. Like, bro, his real name was
Here's
Clarence.
the thing.
Like,
What's that line from 8 Mile? It's like
yeah,
your real name is Clarence.
that's John. John
You went to
a
private school.
You went to private school and you're trying to act hard. It's like,
That's
bro,
hilarious. That's hilarious. But no, I mean, here in John Morant's defense, like I'm all for the Second Amendment. Like, dude,
Yeah.
own as many guns as you want, like as long as they're legal, obviously, and they're registered. But like, don't
Why
go
is he
toting
flashing
them
them
on Instagram Live
Yeah.
while you're an NBA player. Like that's
Dude.
just common sense, dude.
no, he did two stupid things. What was the other one he did? Because he got suspended for that,
I
and
thought
he
it
came
was
back.
just the guns.
It was
No,
that,
no, he
and
did
then his
another.
buddy, and then I think it happened a second time because it wasn't even him that one of the other times,
Yeah,
but I remember it was like a
happened multiple
buddy.
times.
It was like a buddy of his on his Instagram live with a gun, and I'm like, okay, I get it. Like,
Oh,
it
and John's
wasn't,
like, no, no,
it
no.
wasn't you, but at the
Yeah.
same time, like, that's just showing that you're not hanging out with like the right people, right? You know, like that's
Yeah.
still
Well, here's
sending
the
the
other
wrong
thing
message.
is
think Luka
if you're
Doncic is
toting
out
a
here
gun,
fucking-
if you're going, bro, if you're going like this and just like flinging your gun around, obviously you don't know proper gun safety either. And as
Yeah.
an NBA player, think of it from the franchise. Like think of it from the owner of the Grizzlies standpoint. Like, dude, you can get shot on accident. Like that shit happens often.
Yeah.
And you are worth hundreds of millions of dollars to me. Like, don't do
You're
that.
a risk. You're a risk.
Yeah. Cole, are you ready to teach me some gun safety next Saturday?
Are we going shooting too?
Yeah.
Where y'all
Oh, we
going? Like
are?
a range?
Probably Sunday. Either to a range or just like some random little desert area.
Well,
So-
okay, we'll have to talk about that after.
Cole's going to teach me gun safety, and I'm not going to be John Wick.
John Wick, Jesus.
The only shooting you should be doing is the shooting that Luca does. Just fucking lacing that shit.
Dude, they're making
Wet.
they're playing some good ball right now. God damn it, my
Bro,
dog won't tell me
Luca.
about something.
Luca's the truth.
They're so inconsistent. Luka's not gonna perform like this in the playoffs.
Bro, Luca's gonna be playing for the Spurs in a couple years. Just watch.
I mean, I won't say that wouldn't happen. I don't know if that will happen, but I won't say it won't happen.
Hey man, we make some moves, dude.
Chase,
The
did you
Spurs
did
make
you
some
hear that,
moves.
Chase?
No, sorry, my dog was barking.
Luca playing for the Spurs. I said that I won't say that would never happen, but I'm not going to say that that's likely to happen either. You know
Dude,
what I
did
mean?
you? It won't happen. But
Luca and Wemby, bro, they're gonna be balling out together at the Riverwalk.
did you
I
see
mean,
what Wimby did last night?
no, I
Yeah,
don't
dude, that was
watch
kind of fucked
basketball.
up.
That's
What do you do?
hilarious.
That was kind of fucked up, dude.
What do you do?
He put up 40 and 20, which is great. Like that's insane. But the dude on the Knicks put up 61 points, and because the Spurs won, Wemby took the ball intentionally and threw it in the stands just to fuck with the guy. I was like, all right, I like this French
Like
guy.
it's pretty funny, but at the same time, it's kind of petty.
I'm sure that security went and got the ball, like,
Probably.
and then
Yeah,
that
I guarantee
fan
you,
got hooked up.
if
Yeah,
Jalen Brunson really wanted the ball, in which he scored 61 points but still took an L, like if he really wanted it, I'm sure he could go get it.
yeah.
Go get
Yeah.
it.
I think it's dude. Wemby is a freak, though.
Yeah,
Holy
Wemby was just
shit.
like, if you want it, go get it, motherfucker.
I'm
Dude's got
the idiot.
balls.
Yeah.
He's good, man.
Go
He's
get
good.
it.
Yeah.
Go get it.
Dude,
Go
dude,
get. You want the ball? Go get it.
Bonjour.
No, that's not even a French accent. I don't know what I'm doing.
Luis, have
Bonjour.
you looked at the polls we have going on now?
No, I have not. Are we in the we're in the semifinals
Dude.
right now, right?
Oh yeah.
Happy Gilmore and Grumps is tied.
Oh
me
wait,
see.
guys, I had something to tell you. Because the longest yard is still in it, right?
I'm
By
pretty sure the
16
longest
to 11.
yard. Oh wow, these are two are close, man. I
I
haven't
still
voted.
salty.
Maybe I'll go make the difference.
Hold on a second, because I think I wanted to change my vote because something happened this morning, but I can't change my vote, and I'm kind of salty about it.
Wait,
What
I can't
was
it
vote at
for?
all.
Hold on, I was cleaning the kitchen this morning. I was just doing some dishes, and I had YouTube playing in the background, and it was just on autoplay. And I swear, on autoplay, a movie started. It was a free movie on YouTube, and The Longest Yard came on. And I was like, yo, that's got to mean something.
No, dude.
And I started watching The Longest Yard while I was cleaning this morning. And dude, that movie is so fucking good.
Dude, how are you gonna say a remake of a classic movie is Adam Sandler's greatest movie? A remake.
I didn't say it was his greatest. I didn't say it was his greatest movie. I just
Okay,
said
so then
that
you're saying
it
it's
felt
top
like
two.
it felt like the world was talking to me. It felt like the world was sending me a message
It's
that
a
I
good
should have
movie.
voted for The Longest Yard.
But people don't realize, like, Adam Sandler is a comedian. Adam Sandler started on SNL. Peak Adam Sandler was the 90s. The 90s, where he made Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, and The Waterboy in the same year.
I don't know if you can say. I mean, I guess you can say it's peak, but it's not like. So here's the thing with a peak. That means that you're insinuating that he peaked right here, and ever since then, it's been a downward spiral.
It's
But-
been a very low down. I mean, the Netflix downward spiral is like this, but like,
Hold on,
he's
no,
made good movies.
because okay, but what I'm saying is sure he may have like his highest point may have been like the Happy Gilmores, the Billy
Mhm.
Madison, your Waterboy, up here in the '90s and early 2000s. But it's not like he's been consistently going off. It's been like
no.
Like every
Has he
now
made
and
some
then he has
shitty
like a
Netflix
gem.
movies?
like
Yeah.
every now
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh shit, he's still got it.
Dude,
You
yeah,
know what I
because
mean?
like
And then he comes
grown-ups,
out with
'cause-
Hubie Halloween.
yeah, because
Uncut Gems was good. I mean, what was that basketball one?
Dude, I loved Hustle.
Hustle was great. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Hustle was cool.
dude, yeah, like he'll still have gems that come out every couple of years. Because like when did Grown Ups and Grown Ups 2 come out? They came out like the 2010
Grown Ups were like early 2010.
Like 20,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
2011, I think.
The Zohan
Yeah.
probably came out in like 2008, 2009 or something.
Dude, another movie I liked that we didn't have on there was I don't know, I'm a little sucker for some rom com is Spanglish.
I've never seen that one.
That's a good movie, actually. It's a good like movie to watch with your wife. She'd enjoy it.
Really?
So like
Okay.
it's like a feel good movie. I don't know, like it's kind of like a rom com, Spanglish.
Okay.
Yeah, so check that out.
I
I don't
heard
know, man.
Adam
Like,
Sandler. I heard Adam Sandler's gonna be in the MCU now.
Jesus.
dude, just bring him as the Sandman. Just bring him as a
Sandman.
Oh,
Literally,
dude, that'd be
just have the Sandman.
hilarious.
Just have him as a Sandman. I don't
That'd
know.
be great.
It is honestly incredible to me that fucking Billy Madison was not in the semis because I feel like
Yeah, that was surprising.
I
That Billy, because it lost to The Longest Yard, didn't it?
yeah, I don't know. Maybe
That was surprising to me.
maybe our
'Cause that-
seating was terrible, or there's just that many good movies, and it's so hard to pick one.
Oh, dude, he's
So-
been
I
in
didn't think our seating was
69.
bad because I think that Billy Madison was rightfully number 2. I think that Happy Gilmore is rightfully number 1. And
Yeah,
I feel like Longest Yard, because what do we have Longest Yard at? Like 7?
Seven.
Yeah, like it's up there with his best movies, but I don't know if it's better than, you know.
Yeah. I tell you what, it is cool to have people interacting and, like we're getting a lot of votes, which is dope. So we got to keep,
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't know, keep getting polls going and keep the people intrigued.
Bro, that's insane to me. I'm looking at his filmography page right now, and he's averaging like 3 or 4 films a year for like the last
he's
20 years.
so active, bro.
He's
he's
the
constantly
most active
working.
champion in the game, bro.
Did
He
you
was
guys
in
watch
Paul
his
Blart.
like? No, he wasn't in Paul Blart.
It
No,
says
no,
he was
no,
in
no.
Paul Blart, too.
A lot of those are like basically
Oh, but he was a
cameos,
producer.
and he produces a lot of them. So
Okay,
like
so
every
in
Kevin
actors-
James movie, like every Chris Rock movie, Rob Schneider movies, David Spade movies,
Yeah,
almost 90% of them are all Happy Madison productions, which
Yeah,
makes
I'm
him an
looking at it
automatic
right now.
producer.
He literally has, he's literally either an actor, producer, or screenwriter in 4 different films a year for like the last for the last 35 years.
That's why Grown Ups was so cool, because when it came out, that was the first time like the whole Happy Madison crew like came
Was
together
in-
and
yeah.
starred in a movie together.
Yeah, that was badass. I'm not gonna lie, having all those.
The
guys
other
together.
the other Happy Madison films have all just been like 1 or 2 of them are in it. Like Longest Yard,
Yeah.
it's just Chris Rock,
And then you
like
have-
Chuck and
you have,
Larry,
like-
it's just Kevin James.
I like the recurring guy that's got like the crazy eye. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
The guy who's got like.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about. I don't know his name, but he's
Yeah, he's like a recurring guy. Yeah. So they have a couple guys. I just
Wait,
like
are you talking about the linebacker in the Waterboy?
He's
like, okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, he also has Hal L come back, Ben Stiller.
yeah. And Hubie, that was so cool.
Yeah, he was in Hubie
Yeah.
Halloween. That was hilarious.
like-
if you could build, I've got a question, and maybe we can make a poll out of this one. Is
All right.
if you could build your cast for the perfect comedy movie, who would you toss in there?
Okay,
And
okay.
you're not limited,
Depends.
and you're not limited by how many it can be. If there's 15 dudes in there that are all like A tier or S tier, go for it. Like do whatever you want.
What's the plot? Like just straight up
Just
make
a comedy,
it like
just a comedy. Like me,
No.
personally, I
We
could get
should
started.
have a we should come up with a plot, and
Because
then
it's
we
different.
cast the movie. We cast the movie on our own. So let's come up. Excuse me. Let's come up with a plot. Some sort of synopsis for a comedy film.
because the
and then we'll
grown-ups
pick
plot,
our perfect
yeah.
cast.
The grown-ups plot was they just went on a vacation home. Like the second one
Yeah.
was they moved back home. Like there
That
was
shit
no
is
plot.
hilarious though, because
I
the
know.
thing is,
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
you don't even need like an in-depth plot, because when it's that many dudes that are just hilarious, like it's literally anything, but everything in it is funny. Like
Bro,
they end up
like,
doing like
if I-
the arrow roulette thing, like that,
That was
like
fucking
just
hysterical.
shit like that, like shit like that's
all right,
hilarious.
so if I'm doing something now, I'd probably put in like a new dude like Shane Gillis would be hilarious in anything he's
he's
in.
not an
Oh,
actor,
Shane
though.
Gillis would be great in something.
He'd be hilarious, dude. He'd just be himself and just be
Shane
some
Gillis.
funny ass shit.
Okay, here, let's give him a character.
Dave
Shane
Chappelle.
Gillis has to be. Shane Gillis
the
has to be
janitor.
someone's. No, he has to be someone's uncle.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not making
that's-
grilled
okay,
cheese.
Hold on. Yeah,
Uncle
Shane
Danny.
Gillis has to
yeah.
be someone's uncle.
Shane Gillis can be and Uncle Danny. If you're catching my drift, he can be an Uncle Danny. For one, his impersonations are like the best of the
Yes,
best.
yes, 100%.
His impersonations are dude. I've been stuck on a rabbit hole the last week of watching Shane Gillis reels.
They're
Um,
Oh,
hilarious.
they're all
he's
over my
so
timeline.
he is so funny. Like when he's talking about when he goes on this tour of like the George Washington house when he starts like or like the George Washington tour. Have you ever seen him talk about George Washington?
Mm-hmm.
Like that,
Not
like
really.
stuff
Oh,
like
yes, yes, the tour of the old plantation house, right?
yeah, dude. Oh
Yes,
my god,
it's
like
fucked up.
it's so
Dude,
funny though.
he was
He,
so good
he
on SNL.
he's like, bro, yeah, like I'm
Yeah, he
going through this
was.
tour, and he's like, I'm back to loving America. He's like, I love it. He's like, I know exactly how like we defeated the British. We had a 6'2" redhead guy. It's like there's a word in there that he uses that I'm not going to use. He was just, and that's why we beat
I
the
didn't
British,
realize that.
dude.
Yeah, I've seen that. I didn't realize that George Washington was a redhead too.
And
That's
he was
hilarious.
6'2",
Dude, you know what we should do
6'2".
is we should do like how we're having our comedy team. We should do a comedy team draft. Like we each get like five, like a starting
Ooh.
five,
Let's
like a
do. You
starting
want to do that
five.
the next
Oh
episode? Like
God,
we could
Yeah,
pre-populate just a list of dudes, and we'll
yeah.
go like
I'm down.
3 or 4
We could do
rounds or however many.
like a draft. Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
and
Oh,
then
that'd
at
be
the
fun.
end of it, we each have our cast of dudes,
Yeah.
and I mean, you can come up with your own plot for your movie and shit. Okay, but anyways, like it'd be like Shane Gillis. He could be an Uncle Danny. I'd probably have Dave Chappelle in there as like a Tyrone Biggums or something.
Oh jeez.
Oh
Nah.
God.
Um,
I think, dude. Okay, you have to have Adam Sandler in it. Like,
Yeah,
can we
Adam
all
Adam
say
Sandler.
that
Sandler for
Adam? Yeah,
sure.
Adam Sandler is gonna have to be in it.
Steve
Here's one that I
Carell, Will
think.
Ferrell.
Will Ferrell. Even Vince Vaughn's funny.
Vince Vaughn is
Okay,
an underrated one.
Mm-hmm.
here's someone that I don't know. Every time I've seen this guy in a comedy, he always is like the serious, I don't know, like older guy, and he's just. I think he's A tier whenever he's in a comedy movie, and that's Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
Robert De
Jack
Niro
Black.
is usually really good in
Like him and
comedies.
Bad Grandpa was the funniest shit. Oh my god.
Yes. Bad Grandpa is such an underrated, or no, it's not Bad. It's Dirty Grandpa.
Dirty
You
Grandpa,
know,
excuse me.
you
Yeah.
want to know, you want to know who I'm bringing back into the fold? Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'd bring back Eddie Murphy back into the fold. Danny McBride, Ben Still,
McBride.
Oh,
Oh my
dude.
god. You
Danny
have to have
McBride
McBride.
is fantastic. Yes.
Danny McBride, Ben Stiller, Seth Rogen, um,
Yeah.
fucking Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. Yeah. Yeah. See.
You can even put Channing Tatum in there. Like he's a funny guy
Bro,
But that's
sometimes.
okay.
this
Hold
is
on
the
though.
end.
But that's
Best
the thing
cast.
though. That's the
Mark
thing though is
Wahlberg.
a lot of these comedians have like their cliques that they're always in movies with.
Yeah.
So what I am curious about is like how like those cliques if they were taken out of it and put into someone else's like the I'm sorry, the Jonah
Joe
Hills
Rogan.
and like Jonah Hill,
Joe
Channing
Rogan's
Tatum,
fun too.
like what's his name, James Franco, like those
Yeah.
guys are always in movies together. Like I would be
Yeah.
curious to
Jason
see like
Segel.
what those guys would be. Yeah, like Jason Segel, like Jason Sudeikis. I would be curious to see what would happen if those guys were put into like a group with like Adam Sandler's guys.
Yeah. Or
Russell
You know what I
fucking
mean?
you put like Paul Rudd in Adam Sandler's group. Like he'd be fucking hysterical with them.
That'd be funny.
Zach Galifianakis.
Dude, there's
Oh,
so
Zach
oh my God.
Galifianakis, dude.
Bro.
Yeah.
We gotta do this draft. We
Dude,
gotta
if
do a
I like
draft.
if you could have like Zach Galifianakis and Steve Carell just like duo a movie, in my opinion.
Well,
Yeah.
they did an episode of Between Two Ferns. Have you seen
yeah, I was
that?
gonna say when they're going
Yeah.
at it. Yeah.
Yeah, a long time ago or a minute ago I saw that, but
Give me Craig Robinson.
give
Craig
me
Robinson.
give me John C. Riley's also kind of
Dude,
fun.
we
Oh,
should
John
just-
C. Riley is
We should
fantastic.
just fucking do a snake draft right now because we're just listing all the people.
I'm
we-
looking. Okay, well, I have a list from IMDb. It's the 100 of the greatest comedic actors I could think about, and it's like, let me just list out all these names. I'll just go from the top. Some of these guys might be dead, so take that into
Probably.
account.
Like Chris
Bill
Farley.
Murray, Dave Chappelle,
Oh,
Eddie
Bill
Murphy,
Murray, dude.
Robin Williams,
Oh,
Rest in peace.
Chris Farley, Danny DeVito,
Rest in
Mike
peace.
Myers, Jim Carrey,
Oh, Mike. Oh, fuck, those would be good.
Bill Burr, bruh,
Bill Burr.
John C. Riley, Will Ferrell, Rob Schneider, Danny McBride, Rowan Atkinson.
Which one's
Dude,
that?
Danny McBride is so
Why
underrated.
is Melissa McCarthy on this list higher than some of these? Bill Hader, bro.
Bill Hader's funny as shit.
Bill Hader is fucking hilarious. Jack Black,
Him.
Kevin Hart, Seth MacFarlane.
I'm not a big Kevin Hart fan.
Owen Wilson, bro.
Owen Wilson is goated. Oh, dude, Martin Lawrence.
T.J. Miller,
Yeah.
a.k.a. Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh,
Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino.
We're idiots.
Harold and Kumar.
dude, there's a lot. I mean, no, I won't say Joe Rogan because Joe Rogan doesn't do any movies.
No, not Joe. Well, I would go with I don't know their names, but the Harold and Kumar.
Yeah,
No, that's their
fine.
names.
That's their names. Yeah, it's just Harold and Kumar.
I feel like that's one where you could draft as a team. Like Andrew and Bobby's a team, you know?
Yeah,
Like we could have like our starting 5 and then a duo.
Good. Would
So,
you count
I don't
Will
know.
Smith?
Will Smith and Martin Lawrence.
yeah,
That's your dude.
Martin
definitely.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
John Goodman. Nah.
Dude,
Oh, dude. You know who makes cameos sometimes though?
have
As-
solely in
is-
your movie.
Dude, who sometimes makes cameos like in funny stuff is Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Oh, wait
I
a
would
minute.
have
Who's
Deadpool.
the
In Deadpool, yeah.
who's the guy? I'm pretty sure he passed away. But he was the co-star of Along Came Polly with Ben Stiller, the
Don't
larger
know.
guy. Chase, you've seen Along Came Polly, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Philip
Who's
Seymour
the-
Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman. Yes,
Yeah, he's
He's
funny.
good.
dude.
Right
I know, but he's hilarious. Let it rain.
That's just so funny. He was good, dude. That guy is such a good actor. Like, was such a good actor.
Mel
Oh, he was
Gibson.
fantastic. I love Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Mel Gibson would be good one.
Mel Gibson in a comedy.
It was in Daddy's Home.
Isn't Mel
exactly.
Gibson?
Daddy's Home is
Dude,
terrible.
fuck it. We should just do this draft right now while we're fucking sitting here.
Okay.
No,
well,
we'll
we're
have
at
to. We'll put
we're at
together a
42
pool
minutes.
and then we'll select
Yeah.
from the pool.
the
Yeah.
whole. Yeah, we need
Fair.
to. I could work on making this pool since you worked on the bracket last week.
Yeah, whatever. Don't matter.
But like, I won't be able to seed them or like rank them or anything. So it's kind of up to you to just draft whoever you want. Like after you look at.
Well,
that
we should
list.
do we'll do in our group chat just first pick, and then we'll do like a snake.
So if there's
No,
three
I'll
of
put it
us,
on an Excel. I'll put it on an Excel spreadsheet and I'll share it
Yeah.
and we'll do it
We
live.
should do like a starting 5, and then you have like a duo, like Harold and Kumar, Andrew and what the fuck is his name? Andrew and Bobby, and then like, Martin.
I think what we
Will.
do is I don't know how many rounds we want to do it, but we can make each one of our films have like anywhere between like 10 to 15 actors, like just comics.
Yeah.
Here's something
Wow.
that we could do. We could do for the first round. There's like let's say 6 people that we can choose from. So each of us has an opportunity to get one person out of those 6, but we can only choose 3 of them. And it'd be like S tier comics, like the goats, like the 6 goats that we can all agree on. Oh my
Jackie
gosh!
Chan and Chris Tucker.
Did you see that?
And then like round 2 can be like the best duo, and
Yeah.
we have like a group of 6 duos, and we can each pick a duo. And then round 3 can be like who produces the movie, like the production, whether it be like Happy Madison or another like
Judd
comedy.
Apatow.
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, exactly. Sure, Quentin Tarantino.
In a comedy, just be
We
about
can have like for round 4 it be like the director or like a co-star or starring like female lead or antagonist or some shit like that, and just
Female.
pick like the best people to star in this comedy.
Yeah. Well, that would be
Yeah,
fun.
like I want to pick some people who aren't normally in comedies, but that I would throw in there because I think they would do it. Like if I were to say like Leo DiCaprio is like a cameo, I think he'd be able to do a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like Ryan Gosling is not like a comedy guy, but he was pretty funny in Barbie, and I thought that movie was terrible.
Ryan
but
Reynolds.
He was fucking Reynolds. Oh my god, he'd be so fucking funny.
Ryan Reynolds. Fuck me, dude.
Anybody
I can't
from
believe I
like
forgot about him.
National Lampoon, all those movies? No,
Robert
give me
Downey
Sean
Jr.
William
Chevy,
Scott.
Chevy Chase.
Sean William Scott.
Robert
Sean
Downey
Oh,
William
Sean
Jr.
William
Scott.
Scott's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, Robert Downey Jr. had arguably the greatest comedic performance in any film in Tropic Thunder, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another
Disguised
dude.
as another dude.
Who's that little fucking skinny dude that's in Tropic Thunder?
Oh,
You
I don't know
what
his
I'm
name,
talking about?
but
He plays like the fucking
Sandusky?
weird dude. Yeah, he plays like the weird shit in
Oh,
every
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely not the best name to choose for that character, considering what
Sandusky?
happened after that movie was
Do you think they knew?
released.
Do you think they knew? Maybe they
No,
knew.
that all that stuff came out after the movie was released. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe they knew.
Bill Burr, I
Jesus.
think, would be a good, like, underrated pick.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'd definitely cast like Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino as like a little duo.
Dude, like, what's that new? There's like a new softball movie coming out with Johnny
Bobby
Knoxville
Brown.
and Yeah. Johnny Knoxville's gonna be in it. Have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
And then like Bobby Lee's in it. It's like a comedy about a softball team. It actually looks
Oh
pretty funny.
Jesus!
It looks pretty funny though.
I do love Bobby Lee. He's great.
Bro, John Cena is actually fucking hysterical. I don't know
Bradley
if you guys
Cooper.
saw Ricky Stenicki.
Ricky Stenicki was really funny. Zac
I know. I
Efron's
still
not
haven't
bad
watched
in a
it.
lot of comedies.
Dude, you should watch it. You should watch Ricky Stenicki. It's pretty
Ricky
funny.
Stenicki's pretty good.
Dude, I was
Yeah.
gonna say Zac Efron should make that his niche because I don't think
Comedy
that
is
dude-
good.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever gonna be taken seriously enough to be like an action star or something. So I think he should like stick to kind of. I mean, Channing Tatum
Like
kinda did
stupid
it
funny
with-
movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with like 21 Jump Street and like with like Channing Tatum, like he should go that route, and he kind of
Yeah.
has with like
Neighbors.
Neighbors. Yeah,
I mean, Neighbors, Dirty Grandpa. He's been actually in a lot of comedies. To be fair,
he needs
Yeah.
to keep he needs to keep making that his niche because that's
Baywatch
he's
was
actually
pretty
kinda
comedic.
funny. Dude, I've never
I
watched
actually kinda
the
liked
new Baywatch.
It was
I
just
heard
good.
it was kind of ass.
I
but
thought it was. Nah, I
it was
actually
good.
think it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
The Rock. I guess you could toss in there. Terry Crews.
Dude, The Rock's back wrestling is going to be at WrestleMania.
Dude, he
God
needs
damn
to
it.
retire.
I think I would throw.
know.
I think I would throw Logan Paul into the mix in one of my movies. No, I'm kidding.
No.
I'm
No.
kidding.
Don't make me laugh, brother. I'd throw Conor McGregor back in some comedies.
Dude, that was the
Fuck
best
that.
part of Roadhouse was
That
him.
movie was
Hey,
terrible, dude.
fellas!
No, it actually
Looks
dude,
like
okay.
you're having a smashing night.
Well, Cole, you have
Yeah.
to go into that movie as in like what it is. It's a cheesy remake of an '80s movie.
I did, dude.
There
I
was,
and it
did.
was-
no plot. There was just no
It-
plot.
Yeah, like it's the most cliche plot ever, but that's how you kind of have to take it, and that's why when you
that's
watch- like,
how I took
McGregor
it.
was-
I didn't have
I-
any expectations for it.
they just
I
told
just
McGregor
genuinely
like, "Do
thought that it
you?"
was really bad.
McGregor
Who
just
put those
just,
fucking
yeah.
bikes in me way? Shh.
Dude,
It made
how
me so
fucking
angry how he was
sandwiches.
walking. Like he was walking everywhere just like this.
That's the point.
Dude,
That's
dude,
the
the funniest part was like when Connor
Put
was like,
those fucking bikes there.
no, when he's like,
Looks
he's
like I
oh.
fucked up your leg.
when he's talking about the octagon, he's like, we got
I'm going
an
to tip
octagon.
you. Don't get this close.
Why do you make that fucking face, bro?
Dude, I actually
Because
thought
that's
he
what
was
Conor
great in
McGregor
that
looked
movie.
like.
What'd you say,
Dude,
Luke?
I thought he was great. I thought he was great in that movie.
He was hilarious.
literally just
Dude, he was just
himself.
coked out all day.
No, dude, you don't know. That's not him when he's coked out. When he's coked out, he's
Like he was in that
when he was
interview.
in the interview.
yeah, dude. Yeah, that was bad, dude. He was definitely coked out there.
Yeah.
The rest of it, dude. I thought it was funny, dude. Like I thought it was great to see him like do him.
Nah.
Your dad says you've been fucking things up.
You do that too good. Dude.
Sandwiches.
I'm famished.
That's where you're wrong, lad.
I don't know why he came in so late in the movie. They should have had him in the whole fucking movie.
Dude,
Like,
when
he
he
was only
first
in the last,
shows
like,
up,
40
when
minutes.
he's banging, when
Yeah,
he
when
first
he's-
shows up,
Yeah, he's
he's
naked.
banging that Italian. He's banging that Italian's like wife, and just jumps out the window. He's just
Jesus.
naked in the
Yes.
streets. Give me one moment.
I thought it was hilarious how I thought it was hilarious how like his character was just like a terrible driver too. He was just
Hey,
crashing.
Doghead.
He crashed every single car he drove in that film.
Yeah.
He's
And how
just
the fuck did
cruising.
how he survives like this like holding onto that fucking thing in the ocean?
Let's see what this is about.
Well, you guys saw that he didn't actually.
Where the
Hopefully,
fuck
I'm not.
is
Well,
everyone?
spoiler alert. He doesn't actually die in the end.
No, he doesn't.
No,
Yeah,
he does.
I saw the post
He
credits.
does it?
That's
No,
why, I
dude,
texted,
you didn't see the end credit scene?
That's
No,
why
I
I
didn't
said
watch
he's
it.
him.
Yeah,
That's
Chase,
why.
he fucked up the entire hospital in an end credit scene, and then he
No,
walks
I
out of the hospital.
I didn't watch a post credit scene. I thought he was dead.
No,
I did
dude,
too. And then
there's a post credit scene where he fucks up the like everyone in the hospital.
So they're
Basically
trying to
sets
make
it on
another
one.
fire and walks out.
They're probably trying to make another one then, or something maybe. I
And
don't
he's-
know
that's
why.
why-
they didn't make one.
And he's bare ass naked again when he walks out
That's
of the
why.
hospital at the end of the movie.
That's why I texted that dude. That's why I texted you, and I said at the end of the movie, I was like, "Holy shit, he's him, bro. He's fucking alive."
I thought I saw that and I'm like, this fucker died. Like what? He got stabbed with a bunch of. All right,
Dude,
I
he's
gotta watch
him.
that.
He's him. You can't. Yeah, he's him.
Luis, I thought you were fucking with me when you told me Bob Menery was in it.
No, for a second that
Austin
ruined the
wants
movie
to talk
for
to
me
you.
until it was ruining the movie for me because I was like, oh, fucking Bob Menery. I was like, this guy fucking sucks. But then his character
Dude,
started to
he's
get
getting back
bitched.
on my good. He's getting back on my good side. I'm
Dude,
starting to
that's
like him
'cause
again.
It's so because it's so easy to get back on your good side, dude. It's not so easy with me. I fucking hate that guy. Like I hate Bob Menery. I'll box him
What do you
tomorrow
mean it's
if I
easy
want.
to get back onto my? Wait, what do you mean it's easy to get back on my good side?
I don't think you hold grudges against these types of dudes like Bob Menery, like I do. Like I hate Bob Menery.
I mean, not someone that I don't have any relation to. Like, why would I hold a grudge against some dude that I
You
don't
also,
even know?
so like when I set my mind on something, my mind's usually made up. With you, I feel like it'll take one or two things to like sway you one way or the other.
So
like, I'll
basically,
think
what
of
you're
an-
saying is I'm less immature than you.
No, you're easily swayed is my point, and that's why you switched up on Colby
That's
Covington.
What do you mean I switched up on him? I never liked
you
him
know
to
what?
begin with.
No, you
Bro,
did.
I gotta say
you
something.
definitely
I gotta
did
say
at
something.
one point.
No, I
Did you-
didn't. I think
Yo.
that some of the stuff that he does, like the Trump shit, I think it's funny. But I've never been a Colby fan. Like I always wanted Jorge to beat him.
What did you say? I
Look.
wanted Jorge to beat him too. What were you about to say,
Look.
Chase?
Not to get political or anything, but Sean Strickland was talking shit about Miss Peaches. So like, fuck that dude.
Wait, he was talking shit about Miss Peaches?
He was talking shit about Miss Peaches and talking shit about Dave, saying you're a grown man, like obsessing over your dog and shit. Yeah, he was going at Miss Peaches.
Oh, Strickland.
Yeah,
Dude, he's just fucked in the head. You got to take
Strickland
everything that dude
L.
You
says.
gotta at least
You
Strickland
just got to
keeps
take
it
everything
real.
that dude says with a grain of salt.
At least that
Yeah,
dude
but dude,
keeps
why
it
you
real
talking
for
shit
you
about
though.
Miss
I mean,
Peaches?
like
Miss
Strickland's the
Peaches.
guy. Strickland's the type of guy to come on rubbing tubs and tell us to our face, like, this is a waste of my time, but I'm just here because I'm bored. That's the type of guy he is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw him talk shit about Miss
I'm looking
Peaches,
at
and
you
I
guys.
like,
You're a beta. You're a beta. You're a beta. Fuck all three of you guys. I'm really just here because I'm bored.
That's
hey,
Strickland,
does
dude.
that quite well.
Yeah, and I
That's
just
pretty
think like,
good.
yeah, you're a fucking mentally psychotic human being.
Yeah, I hope Miss Peaches bites him,
Jesus.
You're the problem
Dave
with
just lets him
America.
loose.
dude. She's so nice. I don't know why anybody would disrespect a dog. You know
Dude,
why?
it's because Sean Strickland is not mentally all there.
Well, it depends on
Yeah,
the
he's
dog.
getting-
'Cause I,
he's-
I kind of resonate a little bit with it. I hate French bulldogs or Frenchies. I don't
Miss
like
Peaches isn't a
Chihuahuas.
French bulldog.
No, I know.
Peaches is a pit bull.
That's what I was saying. It's different for every person. For me, it depends on the type of dog. I hate Frenchies. I don't like Chihuahuas. But yeah.
Do you like Chewy?
Miss Chewy's all right. He's all right. No, I'm just kidding. I love Chewy.
You don't like my dog.
No, I like your
Come here,
dogs.
buddy. Come here,
Harley's
buddy.
good, dog.
Your dog's
Harley's
just
chill.
racist.
Oh, yes, Chewy.
Yeah,
Look
Chewy's
at him.
alright.
He's such a good boy. He's
He's
so
alright.
adorable.
Yeah, Chewy's a chiller for sure. Chorizo's a
Chewy's-
chiller for sure.
Chorizo's happy he gets to see me in a week.
Oh yeah. He's looking forward to seeing Uncle Chase. Are you looking forward to seeing your Uncle Chase?
I still
Huh?
haven't met him.
Dude, Teresa's a good dude. He likes me. He was a little
Teresa's
scared
a
of me at
good
first. Yeah. I came in the apartment, he was like, and then I gave him a treat, and then that motherfucker was all over me.
Yeah, the second you give this dog a treat, like he's your
Yeah.
best friend.
I was like, all right, I like you.
Yeah.
I like you, Teresa.
I'm excited to see
He's a
my
little-
dogs today.
Oh, yeah, you're going back home for the afternoon? Or for the day, or what?
No, I'm going. Well, bro, I can't go back and drive 4 hours and back in the same day. I'm going down for the
Oh, you're
weekend.
going.
That's a
and
lot
I'll
of
probably-
driving.
Yeah, I'll probably drive back on Wednesday.
Oh, you just bring a computer or something?
Yeah, I just bring my computer and PlayStation and whatever else I use.
Bro, are you seriously hanging out with Manu Ginobili tonight?
Not tonight.
When?
Sunday.
So Easter with Manu.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm not seeing Manu, but who knows? Maybe my dad will the next couple days. I know he's always
Hell yeah.
barbecuing.
I thought you
with,
said
like-
that you were gonna see him.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you right now, I'm most likely not going to see him, but I
I was
hope
lying.
I see him at some point. My dad's always like barbecuing with these like I don't know if they're dudes that he's like playing soccer with or like Argentines or like I don't know. The San Antonio community is always like tight knit, and so everyone kind of knows each other. And apparently he like barbecues with those boys all the time with like Oberto and Ginobili. Who knows?
Hell yeah.
Maybe we'll throw an invite to Wemby and Luca because I know Luca's gonna be coming down to San Antonio soon.
Dude, we need one person to vote on rubbing tubs to get this shit not be even.
I could have broken the deadlock, but it won't let me vote.
It says you voted. No?
Oh, did it? No,
I'm pretty sure it says you voted.
Like it shows me the results, but I can't vote.
No, you didn't vote.
Mm.
Well, Happy Gilmore.
Like if
Oh,
I,
you voted grown-ups. It says here.
in the semis.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I did vote. I could have
Well,
sworn
shit,
I
boys,
did.
you want to you want to wrap this up? Round it out with a couple tubs.
Tub.
Yes.
I'll go first just because I'm here. Tub of the week so far. I went to the Dodger game the other day. That was pretty cool. I'm supposed to go today. Opening day was cool, so that was fun. I'm supposed to go today, but it's fucking raining, so who knows? If not, I'll just probably hang and watch some college basketball. Can't complain. Pretty chill weekend. Yeah, tub of the week.
Are these games on tonight?
Yeah, my tub is the same. I went to opening day on Thursday.
They saw 14-1.
Yeah, D-backs, Rockies. That was a crazy game. They just blew the hell out of the Rockies.
Dude,
What was it
call me
like?
crazy.
It was like 17-1.
Yeah, call me crazy, but I think the Diamondbacks are a better team than the Dodgers, and they are a good team.
Yeah, that's a
Well, they also just picked up
D-back.
Montgomery. Like,
yeah.
they have the NL Cy Young, they have Montgomery, they have Merrill Kelly. Their offense is sick, so it's like
I didn't
we
think
should
they were
see
going
if
to
they
be
play
like
next
that
Friday.
again.
Maybe do they play next Friday? Maybe we should go.
I'm sure they do, but
But just
Luis, what
just-
about you,
yeah.
buddy?
I don't think my tub is even actually. I mean,
No, they're in Atlanta.
I probably will say just today, like getting to go back home and like see the dogs and see the fam.
You,
Yeah, that'll be my tub.
such a sweetheart.
Oh, I'm gonna go stop by Bucky's. That's my tub.
Oh.
Just stop by Bucky's, get
Dude,
myself
apparently
a brisket
they're
sandwich.
building a Bucky's. They're building a Bucky's out here in Arizona.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I
Dude,
freaking
I
love
fucking
Bucky's so much.
love Bucky's so much, dude.
Beaver nuggets.
I'm gonna go get myself like a Red Bull, a brisket sandwich, some cherry sours.
Mm.
I don't know, dude. They always have so many good things that I want to try. I end up spending like $30 every time I go through there,
Plus gas.
plus the gas. Yeah, worth it. I don't like
Jesus.
flying.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
no.
only like a 40-minute flight. That's not worth that. By the time you get to the airport, you're there early, go through security, get on and off the plane, you're probably already in San Antonio.
Yeah, I was
it's-
gonna
it ends
say-
up being the same amount of time once you go through security and check in and wait at your fucking gate.
It's like-
Ends up being the
dude,
same
it's like-
time.
Driving to Vegas from here, it's like, might as well.
It's just a matter of if you want to spend multiple hours in a car looking at the fucking desert. Like it's not that big of a deal. But
Well, boys,
all right,
hope you have
boys.
a great weekend. Luis, safe travels, mi amigo.
My
Yeah,
man,
be
my
safe,
man.
buddy.
My man, my
Yeah.
man.
My man. All right, boys.
Who put
Have a good
those
day.
Where the
fucking
fuck
books
is everybody?
anyway? Where the fuck is
Top
everyone?
10.
Hey, fellas.